What if I told you those tiny creatures on the beach are revealing important insights about your mindset? Fiddler crabs, with their quirky behavior, reflect a scarcity mentality that could be holding you back. As you stroll along the shore, observe how these crabs fiercely defend their territory. Fascinating, right? But their constant competition might mirror a cycle you're trapped in without even realizing it. Have you ever felt that gnawing fear of not having enough? That instinct drives these crabs as they wave their oversized claws to signal, "Stay away." But what if those signals are building walls around you, isolating you from opportunities? Picture yourself as a crab fighting for every grain of sand while others seem to thrive. This struggle is a daily reality for many of us. We hustle and compete, but are we missing the bigger picture? That relentless competition can lead to isolation, just like in the crab world. Now, consider your workspace. Are you hoarding resources or ideas, worried that someone might take them? This scarcity mindset chips away at potential connections, leaving you feeling stranded, a dangerous trap that stifles your growth. Think about a team project. You have a brilliant idea, but you hold back, afraid of being overshadowed. So, you stay silent while the group moves on without you. That's a painful loss and opportunity missed because of fear. Here's the kicker: when crabs feel threatened, they retreat. Are you doing the same? When challenges arise, do you pull back into your shell, avoiding risks? This is your wake-up call. Instead of retreating, what if you leaned into collaboration? What if you shared your ideas openly, like a crab inviting others to join in a communal feast? The transformation could be profound. So, what's the takeaway? The next time you see fiddler crabs, heed their warning. Don't let a scarcity mindset trap you in your shell. Embrace abundance, share your light, and watch the world around you flourish. Are you ready to break free? It all starts with a single claw waving in the air. Will you reach out? Did you know that fiddler crabs can teach us a lot about our mindset? It may sound surprising, but their behavior highlights a common pitfall many of us face daily. Picture yourself on a beach, watching these crabs scurry about, waving their oversized claws. It's amusing, right? Yet, beneath that playful exterior lays a deeper story. Their frantic movements reveal a scarcity mindset. When resources feel limited, these crabs react with heightened stress, digging, waving, and fighting for every morsel. Now, think about your own life. Do you ever feel like you're in a constant race for attention, success, or love? The crabs remind us of a truth we often overlook: the more we feel we lack, the more frantic our actions become. This sense of urgency can blind us to new opportunities. Imagine being at work, desperately trying to stand out in a crowded meeting. You speak louder and push harder, yet that very effort can leave you feeling isolated, just like a solitary crab on the shore. As this pressure builds, you might not even notice how it affects your relationships and mental well-being. Do you feel drained from the constant chase? That's the emotional toll of a scarcity mindset, and it's happening right before your eyes. So, what can you do? It's tempting to think that competing harder is the answer, but often the opposite approach can unlock your true potential. What if you took a moment to pause and reflect? Imagine shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges, it's about changing your perspective. Remember those fiddler crabs. When they assess their surroundings, they strategize instead of just surviving. That's the key lesson in their behavior. By stepping back, you open yourself up to a wealth of possibilities that you might have missed while scrambling to survive. As we wrap up, consider this: what would your life look like if you embraced abundance instead of fear? Take a moment to reflect on that. It's not just about crabs, it's about you, your journey, and the mindset you choose to adopt. If this resonates with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's discuss how we can break free from these limitations together. Have you ever paused to watch fiddler crabs at the beach? They're unique. Dance isn't just entertaining, it reveals deeper insights about our lives, insights that might make you a bit uncomfortable. Imagine standing on that sandy shore, surrounded by these little creatures, each waving its oversized claw. What if I told you their actions reflect how we handle our own desires and fears? Many of us operate with a scarcity mindset, and fiddler crabs perfectly illustrate that struggle. They display their claws to attract mates while fending off competitors. What if their frantic movements mirror our own desperate attempts to succeed? You might find yourself constantly comparing your achievements to others, feeling inadequate as you watch them thrive. This is where the hidden dangers of a scarcity mindset come into play, often without you even realizing it. Consider a situation at work where you're vying for recognition. You put in long hours and showcase your projects, yet the promotion goes to someone else. It feels like you are waving your claw in vain, just like those crabs. The competition is fierce, and the fear of being left behind can be overwhelming. And the fear, the being I now, let's dig deeper. What if this constant struggle for attention stems from the belief that success is limited? With every claw raised high, are you truly fighting for your place, or are you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt? This mindset can lead to burnout, anxiety, and even resentment. Like those crabs, you are tirelessly scrambling for dominance, but at what cost? When the tide comes in, it sweeps everything away, leaving you struggling to find your footing, leaving you to Ao every to you but here's where change can happen. When you recognize that there's enough success, love, and happiness for everyone, everything shifts. It's not about outshining others, it's about shining together. Imagine this: instead of competing, you collaborate. You support your colleagues, celebrate their achievements, and let go of the need to constantly prove yourself. And so there is the solely do Coco prove Love.